cut here and cut here to cut out the pages of the book. Leave the spine intact. Then what you do is you take the little insert that came with the acrylic frame. You put that, to make this easier to see, you actually put this on the inside of the book. And then you take a pen and you just mark all around it and double mark it, make sure it's correct, because you don't get a chance to cut this again. Here's the cutout part right here. Please save this, you will need it. Then I took my acrylic frame, cut it up, and there we are. Instead of attempting, oh boy, Casper, your tail, boy. Instead of attempting to put this on the outside or the inside, since there's a bit of a wale here, I'm going to attempt to cut along the inside here. Right. I had to take my hot glue gun because some parts I cut a little too much or not enough or whatever, and I had to fix that because it had a little bit of a gap. So if you do that, please make sure to use the glue sparingly, because if you don't, it will show up throughout in here, and you'll have to attempt to cover it or lightly scrape it off with your utility knife, as I had to. Here's the inside. As you can see, it isn't on the inside or the outside. It's flush with the book. After inserting the acrylic piece into the book cover, I took some electrical tape and I taped the spine of my book. I started from the inside and worked my way onto the outside and then back on the inside again. After taping the spine of my book, I took some of the zebra craft felt and I put it, hot glued it on the outside. Then I found a gift bag that I had gotten for Valentine's Day, and I did a little magic with my hot glue gun here. Use the acrylic frame insert, and of course you put this in the center, of course, and you measure around it, and then you're going to take your box cutter and cut. The reason why I said to keep this insert from the book is because it's thick enough that you can use it to cut things on without cutting the things beneath this. Okay, so I've decorated my foam frame. All I did was took some zebra craft felt, cut it to my liking, hot glued it to the foam board, and there's that. Typically at this point I would put down the magnetic sheet that is self-adhesive, and then this would be glued in place. Since I don't have one at this point in time, I'm just going to leave it like this until I get one. But if you have one, or if you have the different types of magnetic sheets, there's strips and things of that nature, now you just go ahead and put your sheets of magnetic strip first, then glue this down, get your makeup, depot it. If you don't know how to depot, what you do is, I use a candle warmer, and you turn the warmer on, you put the makeup on, and you wait and watch for the container to kind of warp. Once it's warped, you need to take something sharp and slowly ease it up and down under the makeup, and then it will eventually pop up. If it starts to crack around the edges, that means that it's not hot enough and you need to stop and put it back on the candle warmer until it is. If at any time that your makeup breaks after depotting, just get some alcohol and you saturate it to the point that you can put your finger in it and kind of stick it back together, and then you let it completely dry, and then you can try the depotting process again. Poke the hole there, thread the ribbon through from the gift bag. Of course, I'm going to knot it, and then do the same thing on this side, and it will be able to hang. I also want to talk about different ways that you can put your makeup in this. You know, the original Z palette is magnetic, but you don't have to do that. You could use some Velcro to secure your makeup